I was just in the house eating some chicken. Now I'm ready to go running some damn traffic. Brandon Brooks tore his Achilles today. You know, the injury bug is one we always have to deal with. Standout guard for the Philadelphia Eagles tears his Achilles. Brandon Brooks. This ain't no regular player, man. This is one of the cornerstones of the offensive line. The Philadelphia Eagles find themselves in the pickle before anything could even start. We always find ourselves in the pickle. Let's go. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Malik Jackson, week 1, before we could even fully get acclimated. Deshaun Jackson never even came back right to us. We start off with not having Carson Wentz the year before that. Man, it's one thing after another when it comes to these injuries. What's happening to everybody, man? Now, you know, I understand Brandon Brooks had another injury, and these things, you know, kind of affect different parts of the leg. But this is a huge blow. This is a huge blow. Now we got to look at available guards. You know, the only plus side to this is this, that the season hasn't started yet. We still got a little bit of money, and we got to plug this hole. We don't have to go next man up right now in this situation. This situation doesn't call for next man up because the season didn't start. There was going to be an open tryout for Brandon Brooks' position. I would even look at trading somebody because I don't know at Brandon Brooks' age, and we just paid Brandon Brooks a bag. At Brandon Brooks' age, I don't know when I don't know how he's ever going to come back from this. In my humblest opinion, you got to go out there and you got to go look for somebody right now. You got to look for available free agents. This has to be resolved with the quickness. You have to go call Jason Peters. Do you hear me? You have to call Jason Peters. You have no choice but to call Jason Peters now because you need the depth. I know you want Andre Dillard. I know. You got to call Jason Peters. You have to. You put yourself, I mean, you have no leg to stand on with this one, man. It's a no-brainer to go back and go get Jason Peters now. And I know Jason Peters plays a totally different position, but you need the depth now. Because what were you going to do had Dillard went down? What were you going to do? You don't have any depth at left tackle anyway. Go ahead and go get JP, man. JP been working out. Go ahead and make it happen. But this is a devastating blow. This is a crunch. This is a hurt piece. Dude was wildly impressive. I think he popped his arm out the socket close towards the end of the season. His body's been through a lot. I know, you know, he's one of those players that deals with anxiety and stuff like that. So every time he step on the field, he's going to think something going on with the shoulder, something going on with the... We got to pray for Brandon Brooks. Pray for Brandon Brooks, man. That's all I can say, man. But the Philadelphia Eagles must go look at bringing back Jason Peters, and they must go look at getting another right guard. You need depth there. All these wide receivers we got, dudes ain't going to make the roster probably. All these cornerbacks we got, dudes ain't going to make the roster probably. You need to start getting some depth. You need to go get it now. You can't go out there shorthanded right now. You know what I mean? You can't go out there. You can't go out there shorthanded right now. I don't even know who would be next man up for Brandon Brooks, but this is a hurt piece right here. This is a hurt piece. But it's, and you know, and this is what they like to see. This is what the haters like to see. We always start behind the curve. And you know, it's funny, man, because like I said earlier, I was talking to Darius, man. I was talking to Darius, and you know, Darius was talking about this injury bug thing. Darius was saying that he hopes that the Philadelphia Eagles can start off healthy this year. Well, it's looking like we're already one behind. We're already a major piece behind. Brandon Brooks is a major piece to what we do. A major piece to our schemes, our run schemes, our screen game. We need somebody that's just as athletic and just as strong and is just as good as Brandon Brooks, period. Brandon Brooks was one of the best guys at his position last year after coming off of an injury. The talent is there. The talent is there. The Philadelphia Eagles have to drill this in the medical staff's head right now. Listen, some of these guys are coming off an injury, like Malik Jackson. Some of these guys just have to take it easy right now. You got to take it easy. You got to get yourself back acclimated into this type of action, into this type of work. Now, I understand he had a lower body injury. I'm not sure if it was the Achilles that he re-injured again. I'm not sure what his initial injury was that he came back from. I think it was the Achilles. That's from going too hard. That's from going too hard, man. So some type of meeting got to be held, and the medical staff got to. They have to talk to players who already suffered from prior injuries. You got to talk to Djax. What can he do to not aggravate that abdominal muscle? You know what I mean? We need a medical staff to do stuff like that for us, man. Because we got aging people who going to get nicked up and going to get hurt. That's just the way of the NFL. That's just the way of the season. And, man, this is a devastating blow, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.